Subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you. This video is very serious, and this problem with polyglot YouTubers is very serious. Some people might not see that how serious it is, but it's very serious and it's a real scam. It's a real scam. It's a very, very big scam, but some people cannot see it, or they will not think that it's a big scam, or they will not take it so serious, because those polyglot YouTubers, those YouTubers who make a channel about polyglot and about language learning, those people, or some people there, they act as if they're nice people who is trying to help you. They will act as if they're nice people, and they're talking very nice in their channel. They talk very nice. They act like they're very nice, very sweet, very kind. They act like they're going to help you, and they will act like they're giving you advice, and they will try to make it look like they're really trying to help you, but in reality they're trying to scam you, and then they're trying to sell you some products. They're trying to sell you membership to language learning apps, or they're trying to sell you some ebooks, or they're trying to sell you any kind of membership that they will make money from that. They're trying to sell you some language learning course or some other kind of course like that. They're trying to sell you something, and they're fooling people and lying to people. This is very serious. Take this video very serious, and I'll make other videos too. This problem is very, very, very serious. But some people, they will think that those polyglot YouTube, some people watching their videos will think they're very nice and they're really trying to help us. So they will not see the problem. Some people not see the problem because they think those polyglot YouTubers are really trying to help them, and they think, oh, they're so nice in their videos, they seem so nice and so sweet. But they are big scammers, and they're not alone. It's like a big scam community, and if you watch my videos, you will know this. You will see and know what I'm talking about. This is a very big scam, and it's very serious, and these people are very big scammers. So be careful and share this video and my other videos and my channel with other people. Let them see and know the truth. Let people see and know the truth. These people are real scammers. These people are real scammers trying to act as if they're nice people, and they will make it look like anyone who's like those polyglot YouTubers. They will make it look like if someone say that they're bad or that they're lying or scamming, they will make it look like those people are the bad people, and they will act as if they're the good people. Those polyglot YouTubers or scammers, they will act as if they're the good people, and they will act like anyone who say they're bad. They will act like people who don't agree with them are the bad people. Be very careful. Take this video very serious. Take my channel and my videos very serious. These people are really, really big scammers. Look what I found here. Look what I found. This video of Luca Lampariello with Kate. Luca the polyglot in Rome. So he pretend to be from Italy. He just go there for vacation and like that. Just he go there for vacation. He's not really from Italy. It's just bullshit, all of this.
He has his own website and quite a unique career.
What do you do exactly? Right now I'm working.
When I was in Rome, I decided to meet up with someone I have been admiring on YouTube, and that is Luca the Polyglot, a Roman who speaks 10 languages. He has his own website and quite a unique career.
What do you do exactly?
Right now I'm working as a language coach. It's slightly different from language teacher in the sense that I do believe that languages can only be learned and not be taught. I cannot teach you the language, but I can guide you in the process of learning a language.
Luca
You can't teach any language because you can't speak any language. You can only speak English. And I don't think you are from Italy or from Rome. Even if you are in Rome, you just go there for vacation, or maybe you move there and live there. But I think you're originally from USA. You're just full of bullshit, same like all the polyglot YouTubers. All of you are liars and scammers.
Italian, his mother tongue, French, Spanish, German, Dutch, Russian, Chinese, Japanese, and English. And most of his lessons happen online, on Skype, because his clientele are all over the world.
A lot of are in the United States, but there's from Hungary, from Korea, from England, from France, from Italy, from Spain, from Finland, from a lot of places.
And Luca's days are packed full of Skype sessions, guiding people to their language learning dreams.
Great first paragraph. Psicológico, aunque mucha gente no hable de esto, es fundamental. Por ejemplo, tú y otra persona sabéis más o menos lo mismo, pero si aquella persona hable de esto, es fundamental. Por ejemplo, tú y otra persona sabéis más o menos lo mismo.
There was some edit after 1 minute and 13 seconds. There was some edit. It's all fake. He cannot speak the language. And he just pretend that he know the language. And he tell people that he is not a language coach. He tell them he's not a language coach. He cannot teach them the language. He will just give them advice. So he lied to people and pretend he can speak the language. And then he make people pay him money on Skype to make Skype video call and pay him money to give them advice. He just give them some bullshit advice to make money. Even he cannot speak all this language. Then he would just say, oh, I'm not a language coach. I cannot teach you the language. Only he can give them some advice. Just lying to people and making money, giving them some bullshit advice. All of them are scammers and liars, all of these polyglot YouTubers. He say he cannot teach them a language, only he can give them some advice. Then they need to pay him some money for Skype video call. Pay him money for Skype video call to give them some language learning advice. Only language learning advice, and then they need to pay him money for Skype video call for language learning advice. Such a big scammer. Just making money, scamming people. Just making money, scamming people and lying to people.
Aunque mucha gente no hable de esto, es fundamental. Por ejemplo, tú y otra persona sabéis más.
There's a lot of edit in the video. you only speak for a few seconds or 1 minute or something, then it's full of edit. If you know about editing, then you'll see there's a lot of edit. It's very fake.
Mismo, pero si aquella persona tiene menos miedo, ¿no? Va a ser mucho mejor porque estamos hablando de interacción.
Also, you can see sometimes they show him from the front and sometimes from the side or behind. Like now he's in front of the camera. Before he was behind the camera like that. It's many videos, they put them together. They put many videos together. He just speak for few seconds saying 1 or 2 sentences. Then they make another video, put it together, saying 1 or 2 sentences. Then they put all the videos together. So it looks like he's speaking for a longer time. He can only say 1 or 2 sentences. It's all fake, and he just make money lying to people. He just make money lying to people. And he cannot teach them a language, only he will give them language learning advice. He pretends to speak 14 language. And then he will make some Skype video call giving them language learning advice and make money from only giving them some language learning advice. Only giving them language learning advice, then he will take money for that. You are a scammer. You are a scammer. You cannot speak all those language. You can only speak English, and then you will make money only to give language learning advice in language you can't speak. You are a big scammer.
De comunicación. Entonces yo no solo trabajo sobre el aspecto lingüístico, pero sobre todo a tu desarrollo personal.
Why is it important to learn languages?
Speaking a language can literally change not only the life that you have with other people, but also the interior life that you have with yourself, because it lets you see things from different perspectives. According to a famous Chinese saying, speaking another language is kind of like acquiring another soul. Every language has a story that develops.
But you can only speak English. You can only speak English, and all the other language are fake. Just making money, lying and scamming people. Just making money, lying and scamming people. You big fake shit. Same like all the other polyglot scammers. All of you are scammers and liars.
Has a neural network. You think differently and you live different lives, which is an amazing thing.
There are 4 skills: speaking, reading.
Look, there was some edit. He just, even when you speak English, you make some edit. It's all fake, just a lot of editing. It's full of edit and fake. It's just big fake scammer.
There are 4 skills: speaking, reading, listening, and writing, right? What I do, and what I will ask you to do if you have time, is to work in all these 4 skills.
Can anybody learn a new language?
Each and every one of us speaks a
Listening and writing, right? There are 4 skills: speaking, reading, listening, and writing, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god, he take money from people. They pay him money to say that there are 4 skills to learn a language. He will tell them, oh, there are 4 skills to learn a language, and just give them some language learning advice, and then they pay him money for that. They pay him money just to tell them some language learning advice. Big scammer.
What I do, and what I will ask you to do if you have time, is to work in all these 4 skills.
Can anybody learn a new language?
Each and every one of us speaks at least one language very well. We can all to learn another language. It's not that difficult. I'm
4 skills: speaking, reading, listening, and writing, right? What I do, and what I will ask you to do if you have time, is to work in all these 4 skills.
Can anybody learn a new language?
Each and every one of us speaks at least one language very well. We can all to learn another language. It's not that difficult. I'm 31.
And you can only speak one language, and that's English. You can only speak one language, that's English. You are from USA. You are fake scammer and you make money lying and scamming people. Only you give them some language learning advice. Just you give them some language learning advice and then they pay you money for that. They pay you money just to give them some language learning advice. Even you cannot speak all this language, you can only speak one language. You're a big fake scammer like all the other polyglot scammers. All of you polyglot YouTubers are scammers making money, lying and scamming people.
And some people might think that I have a special brain, but I think I have a special attitude.
Special brain? You have stupid brain, and you're liar and scammer. You have scammer brain. Brain how to scam people and lie to people and make money lying and scamming people. You big shithole scammer. All of you polyglot YouTubers are shithole, fake fuck shit scammers.
Brain in the sense that I'm very open to other cultures, so every time there's the opportunity to learn, I learn.
What is the key to starting to learn a language?
A lot of people always say, I want to learn a new language, but they never actually do it. So when you want to do something, you better start doing it.
You also never did it. You never did learn any language. You can only speak English. You can only speak English, you fake shithole scammer, liar.
With the internet, everybody can learn a language within 6 months, 1 year. I mean, by learning a language means learning how to converse with somebody else.
Luca is a very inspiring guy, and he has inspired me to learn my 5th language. But now I have to decide which one.
He has inspired her to learn her 5th language. To learn her 5th language. Do we know if she can speak 4 or 5 language? Also, I don't really care. But he is a scammer and she is supporting the scammers, or else she's just stupid and believe him. She's stupid and believe him, or else she is supporting the fake liars and scammers. So that was the video about Luca, shithole scammer. And that's how he make money. He make money pretending to speak language, just make money, fooling people. She said that she can speak 4 languages, but I don't think so. I don't know, but I don't believe that. Maybe she's also a liar. She just like traveling. I think she's also from USA and she can only speak English. She just like traveling, and then she said that she can speak 4 languages and trying to learn language number 5. She says she can speak 4 languages and trying to learn language number 5. I think she's also a liar. I don't know, but I think so. She don't show any video here that she can speak 4 languages or anything. Just bullshit. That's why she like Luca Lampariello, because all the liars, they like each other. All the liars, they like each other. So now you know how Luca Lampariello make money. Now you know how Luca Lampariello makes money lying to people. He say he cannot teach them a language because he cannot speak any language, only English. He can only speak English, that's why he cannot teach them any language. He will tell them, I cannot teach you a language, I can only give you language learning advice. Then he will just give them some bullshit language learning advice, and then they will pay him money for that. They will pay him money for language learning advice because they think he can speak 14 languages, but he can only speak English 1 language. But people will pay him money for some language learning advice. He make money lying and scamming and fooling people. He is a big scammer, same like all the polyglot scammers, making money lying and scamming people. Here the channel of Luca Lampariello. I'll show you something here. Look, it says he say that he have been studying language for about 20 years, and he have some video where he say that he can speak 11 language or 14 language like that. Here you have this video, Polyglot speaking in 11 language. Here you have a video saying he's speaking in 11 language in only 8.5 minutes, every language less than 1 minute. He wants to prove that he can speak 11 language, and then he speak every language for less than 1 minute. And here you have this video, negative criticism and language learning. You do not speak 14 language, how to tackle criticism. So he say that he can speak 14 language now, and soon he will make it 16 or 18 or 20, same like Steve Kaufman. Here you have interview with Steve Kaufman who pretend to speak 20 language, and other polyglot, they pretend to speak 30 language or 50 language or more. Here this one, fake versus real polyglot. He pretend that he's a real polyglot, and the other polyglot YouTubers are real. They will all pretend that they're real polyglot and they can speak 10 or 20 or 40 or 50 language. They will pretend they can speak many language, and they will say that people who don't believe them are bad people and they are the wrong people or something like that. I will show you that now what I mean, but first I will show you something here. He say that he has been learning language for 20 years, and then here he say that, if you read this one here, my mission is to help people understand that if anyone tells you that just knowing English is enough, tell them he who knows another language acquires another soul. But there's also something else. Look here, there's one, I was talking about this thing here. He say here, language cannot be taught, they can only be learned. Language cannot be taught, they can only be learned. Why he say like this? Because he cannot teach you a language. He cannot teach you a language. That's why he will tell you, oh, you cannot be taught a language, you cannot be learned a language. So people will not ask him to teach them a language when he make this coaching session, that they need to pay him money to give them language advice. So if they will tell him, can you teach me Spanish, or can you teach me Portuguese, or can you teach me Italian or German or French or Chinese or some language, if people tell him, can you teach my language, then he will just tell them, oh, you cannot be taught a language, you cannot be learned a language, that you have to learn it by yourself. Language cannot be taught, they can only be learned. So he will tell people, oh, I cannot teach you a language, you have to learn it by yourself. I can only give you some language learning advice. That he can only give them some language learning advice. They have to learn the language by themselves, because he cannot speak all those 14 language. That's why he will just tell them that language cannot be taught, they can only be learned, and they have to learn it by themselves. This way, if people believe in that bullshit, then they will believe in him, and then they will just pay him money. They will pay him money just so he can give them some advice only. Only he can give them some advice how to learn a language. Same like I just showed you before in the video before, and I will also show it more about it. It's just bullshit. He do this so he can scam money from people. He will tell them that language cannot be taught, they can only be learned. It's just a big scam, so he can lie to people and make money from lying to people, only giving them some advice, only some bullshit advice that you can find for free. You can find this language advice for free on the internet. You don't need to pay him money just to give you some advice how to learn a language. But he don't teach you any language. He will not teach you any language. He will only give you advice. It's just bullshit. He's a big scammer. Same like many other polyglot YouTubers, they do same like this. They will tell you they cannot teach you a language. They can only give you advice how to learn a language, because they cannot speak any of this language. They cannot speak 10 or 20 or 30 or 50 language. That's why they cannot teach people any language. It's a big scam. They cannot teach people any language, but they will make people pay them money They will make people pay them money just so they can give them some advice only so they can give them some advice how to learn a language. Then people will pay them money. And then you'll think why people will do like this is because these people, these polyglot YouTubers, they pretend that they can speak 10 or 20 or 30 or 50 language. Then some people will think, oh wow, some people think this is amazing. If someone can speak 10 or 20 or 30 or 50 language, if someone can speak so many language, then that person have so much experience. Like you say here, he's been studying language for about 20 years. So when they think this person has been studied language for 20 years and he can speak 14 language, then this person know a lot about language learning. Then they will still pay him some money just to give them some language advice. They will pay him money to give him some language advice, but he will not teach them any language. It's a big scam. It's a big scam. They're just scamming people. All of these polyglot YouTubers, they're scamming people and making money scamming people. But let's go back to this one here. Just keep watching the video. I will show you something very serious, how these people, they're scamming and lying to people. Also watch my other videos about this, and I will make more videos to tell you about this. This is very serious. In their videos they pretend that they're very nice people and they want to help you and they want to help you learn language, but they only do that to make you spend money on something like their language course or their coaching course, or spend money on language learning apps that they're working together with those apps. Here this one, fake versus real polyglot. And also here this one, negative criticism and language learning. I will show you something in the comment here that I showed also in my video before, but I'll just show it to people fast if they did not watch my other video. In this video he will say, I will not show the video because I already showed this video before. I already showed this one before. I just want to say something about it here fast. You do not speak 14 language, how to tackle criticism, trolls and whatnot in language learning. And then he will, in this video, I'll just say it short. I'll just say short something about this video. In this video he will make it look like people who don't believe them or people who criticize them, they are the bad people because they don't believe them and criticizing them. And those people, they're negative people or have some negativity in their life and a lot of bullshit like this. He will speak very nice, like, oh, he's very nice, and he feel very sad, like he feels sad that people don't believe him or that there are some people criticizing him. They will act like they are the good one, and they feel sad or bad that some people are attacking them or don't believe them. So some people watching this will feel bad for them. So when some people watch this video and the other videos, they will feel bad for them and think, oh, this is very bad. How can people say bad about them, or how can people criticize them? Oh, this is very bad. They will make those polyglot YouTubers here, Luca Lampariello and also some other polyglot YouTubers will do the same kind of videos like this to make it look like if some people say bad about them, then those people who say bad about them, they are the bad people and they are just jealous of them because they can speak many language or something like that. They will make it look like anyone who criticizes them or say bad about them, that those people who say bad about them or criticize them, they are the bad people. And those polyglot YouTubers like Luca Lampariello or Lindy Boats or Steve Kaufman or Richard Simcott and some polyglot YouTubers, they will make this kind of videos to make people feel bad for them, especially because those polyglot YouTubers, they will be very nice in their videos. In their videos they're so nice and so sweet and so kind, so people will feel bad for them, and many people like them, many people subscribe to them and follow them. And when they see, oh, there's some people criticize them or don't believe them, and same time they will make videos talking about it and say that, oh, there's some people attacking us or don't believe in us. Then those people follow them and subscribe to them. They will think like, oh, this is very bad. Why they're doing like this? Why there's some people attacking them or don't believe them or criticize them? This is like a big scam. They're playing psychology. They're playing some psychology, playing people's mind. Those polyglot YouTubers, they're playing people's mind to make people feel bad for them, so people keep believing in them. They make people feel bad for them, so people keep believing in them, and so people keep thinking that people, like those people who follow them, people who follow them and subscribe to them, when they watch this kind of videos, they will think like, oh, if anyone who say bad about those polyglot YouTubers or criticize them or don't believe them, they will think, oh, they're just jealous, or they're negative people, or they will think they're the bad people. So those polyglot YouTubers, they are playing the mind. They're playing the mind of their subscribers. They're making them believe in them and play their minds. But in reality, those polyglot YouTubers are the scammers and the liars. Those polyglot YouTubers are the scammers and the liars, but they will make it look like as if, for example, me or anyone who say bad about them or comment bad about them, or if anyone on Reddit, on this Reddit language learning, if they say bad about them and don't believe them and say that they're fake and liars and scammers, then those polyglot YouTubers will make it look like anyone who say bad about them, that those people who say bad about the polyglot YouTubers are the bad people, and they will make people watching their channel feel bad for them. Same like here in the comments here, you will see also this Lindy Boats. Lindy Boats is another polyglot YouTuber. If you did not watch my channel before and don't know about polyglot YouTubers, then this Lindy Boats is also a polyglot YouTuber. Here she say, this is an awesome video. Thanks for talking about this and for being so encouraging. And thanks for mentioning me. I think it took a lot of courage for Valeria to say that, but the honesty is amazing and helps to heal. There's really no use in being envious. It's a waste of time when you could be learning, like you mentioned. So they will say that people who don't believe them, or people who say something bad about them or anything like that, they're just envious or jealous, or they're just negative people and things like that. On the note of people leaving comments versus criticism, a lot of it is also how they say it. There's a nice and not so nice way to fix someone's mistakes. So they just make it look like people are like, they just make it look like anyone who say bad about them or anything like that, they're attacking them. And there's also another one here. You have a very long comment here. I'll just show this one. Benny Lewis also. He say, very true to empathize with the why, Luca, when someone focuses on spreading negativity online, even if they don't see themselves as doing that, they have negativity in their own life and see you as an easy outlet to take that out on. I once met someone when I was on the road who genuinely apologized for writing me the most hateful, vicious comments that really hurt in public forums like Reddit, and it turned out they were going through a very raw time in their own life and used me as an avenue to vent their frustration. They envisioned me as a brand rather than a human being who could get hurt by things, and wanted to meet me mainly to prove it true finally that I was this snake oil salesman caricature they had created in their mind. They never would have told me this if they hadn't met me in person, as seen that I'm actually genuinely just trying to inspire other people to learn language, and I'm not actually the devil incarnate, but quick to admit how flawed I am. A lot of people around the world right now more than ever are frustrated for so many reasons, so I don't see this problem going away anytime soon. And it's never really about you as the person uploading a video, but the fact that they see you do something that makes life seem easy for you and get mad at you for that and feel like venting it. Unfortunately, edited videos are supposed to be easy to watch, and that means that you don't share so many boring moments, struggles, pains, and challenges, and try to be concise, and a certain lack of realism comes with it, whether intentional or not, but the person watching and can always decide how they want to interpret it depending on the narrative that suits their mindset. In that moment, I have often shared my progress videos humble for the sake of transparency, feeling bad enough as it is about them, but some viewers have decided again, because I tried to put my best foot forward, that it was a brag where I claim my level is perfect, and that's how they will view anyone sharing snapshots of their language skills. I made the huge mistake for a while of engaging poorly with online negativity, and that added so much fuel to the fire of people seeing those interactions as what I represent. I have ADHD, so I unfortunately gave in to impulse far too often and replied to anger with anger instead of taking a moment to clearly my head. Okay, this is very long, but what it's about is that, look, he write like a whole life story here, because they want to say that if someone say bad about them or don't believe in them or criticize them, then those people, they're just jealous, or they're just negative people, or they have problem in their mind or whatever. They wanted to make it look like anyone who don't believe them or criticize them, they're just jealous of them, and they're just jealous of them because they can speak many languages and they can learn very fast. Like they want to make it look like they're very smart and can learn language very fast, and some people will be jealous of them. That's why some people will criticize them and don't believe them just because they're jealous of them or something bullshit like that. While in reality, most of those polyglot YouTubers can only speak one language. Maybe some of them can speak more than one language. Actually, Wouter Corduina, maybe he can speak more than one language, but he's still a scammer and liar, also Wouter Corduina, but I think he can speak more than one language. But Luca Lampariello and Lindy Boats and Richard Simcott and Olly Richards, most of these people can only speak like one language. Maybe they know something from other language, but most of them can only speak one language. But they will make it look like they can speak more than 10 language or 20 language or 30 or 40 or 50 language or even 65 language or something like that. And then it's just a lie. All this is a lie. They cannot speak all this language. It's just edited videos and fake videos, and they read from some script like that. And then if anyone don't believe them or criticize them, then they will say bad about them, and they will make this kind of videos same like this, make it look like anyone who don't believe them are the bad people and like that. They just do this kind of videos so people who are following them, they will feel bad for them and they will keep believing them. They're just trying to make the scam continue. They try to make the scam continue, that people still believe in them. They want to make it look like anyone who criticize them or don't believe them are bad people, and they will tell to people watching their channel, don't listen to anyone who criticize them, or don't listen to anyone who don't believe them. And anyone who don't believe them, they're just jealous or bad or negative people. So people watching their channel will keep believing in them, and so people watching their channel will think and believe that anyone who criticized those polyglot YouTubers are just jealous or bad people or negative people. This way they will keep running their scam for longer and longer time. They want to make the scam run forever. If they can keep making money scamming people their whole life, they will do it their whole life. They just want to live their whole life making money from people so they can travel to other countries and make money from scamming people so they can travel to other countries and buy anything they want, buy house or car or go and live in other countries just so they can go and have fun in other countries, so they can go. I'm not going to say this kind of thing, but some of them, like Luca Lampariello or Richard Simcott, you will see they will go to Russia and Hungary and some countries where I think they go there to meet women. I think they go there to meet women or something like that. And Lindy Boots, she will pretend she is from South Africa, but Lindy Boots is from USA. She will pretend she's from South Africa, but I think she just go there to meet some South African men there. And then also now she is in Singapore and she go in different Asian countries, Lindy Boots. I think she go there to meet some guys, also some men there. Some of them, they make this money from YouTube so they can travel to other countries and have some fun, go to other countries, and also so they can have some fun there with some other people there, if you know what I mean. And this is a big scam. It's a big scam. They will steal people's money. They will scam people and steal their money buying some language course or some coaching course from them, pay them for Skype video call, for some coaching, for some language advice. They pay them money for this Skype coaching language advice, pay them $50 or $100 or $200 for some language, for some coaching advice, for some language advice. Same time they make money from language learning apps or selling ebooks, and also from their YouTube channel. All this money they scam from people and lie to people so they can travel and have fun traveling. And they try to scam as many people as possible. Of course, he have 180,000 subscribers. Not all of these 180,000 subscribers will spend money on him. But if he can just make money from few thousand or from some people like that, he will still make a lot of money. And same with the other polyglot YouTubers. Same time they make money from people who watching their videos. It's a big scam, and they don't care that they're scamming and lying to people. And they will make anyone who don't believe them or who criticize them, they will make it look like those people are the bad people. But those polyglot YouTubers are the bad people, and they're the one who's scamming people and making money from scamming people. And they don't even feel bad about it. They don't even feel bad about it. They actually feel very good about it. And they want to say, look at us, we can speak many languages. Look at us, we are nice people. Look at us, we are good people. And anyone who don't believe them, they will say they're bad people or they're just negative or something like that. Like they will keep scamming people and they will not feel bad about it. And they will actually, like, I don't know what kind of personality is this, like what kind of people are this who do something like that and same time they feel very good about themselves. They're scamming people and same time they feel very good about themselves. They feel very proud about themselves. Watch this full video, watch this whole video and watch my other videos too. I want you to know the truth. These people are really bad. Maybe if you watch their videos, you will think, oh, they're so nice. You will think, oh, they're talking in a very nice way. They're talking in a very nice way. They're talking in a very polite way. You will think, oh, they're so nice. They sound so nice. It's all a scam. They want to sound nice. They want to seem like they're very nice, so people will like them. They want to sound like very nice, so people will like them and follow them and watch their channel and then people will spend money on their ebooks or language learning app or coaching or language coaching or something like that. They pretend to be very nice so people will like them and spend money on them. It's a very big scam, and they're very professional scammers. They're professional scammers trying to scam anyone, and there are more and more people who start to make this kind of YouTube channels to scam people. So be very careful and watch my full video, watch the whole video and watch my other video. This is very serious. This is not a joke. This is very serious. This is the website of Luca Lampariello. Here it says my American accent. Since I started making videos on YouTube, one of the most common questions has been, how did you learn to speak American English that way? Some people suggested that I must have an American mother or that I simply lived in the US when I was a little kid. Flattered by these suggestions, I decided to share my story with you, hoping that I will inspire other language learners. I was born and raised in Rome, Italy, in a 100% monolingual household. I don't believe him. I think he is from USA and just lying to people. I think he's from USA and lying to people. Even when he speaks Italian, it's very fake, and he's just reading from some paper. If you watch the videos, you can see when he speaks Italian, he's reading from some papers. It's just very fake. I think he's from USA and he can only speak English. He's only fluent in English. All the other language are fake. He can only speak English. He's from USA, same like Lindy Boats from USA, can only speak English. He's just a big liar and scammer and making money lying and scamming people. Mr. Big Scammer Luca Lampariello. I'm sure he's from USA and he can only speak English. I'm sure he's from USA and can only speak English. He's a big liar and pretend that he is from Italy. He pretend he's from Italy so people will think that he can speak Italian and English, and then because he's from Italy, people will think that he can also easily learn Portuguese and Spanish and French. People who think he can easily learn this Portuguese, Spanish and French, because if he's from Italy, then Portuguese and Spanish and French is near from Italian language. But I'm sure he's not from Italy. I don't believe that he's from Italy. I'm sure that he's from USA and pretending to be from Italy. He's just a big liar and scammer, same like Lindy Boats and all the other fake polyglot scammers. Just a big liar and scammer, making money lying and scamming people.
Fretta è il peggior nemico che abbiate quando imparate una lingua. Il conto è che la fretta è è il peggior nemico che abbiate quando imparate una lingua.
Luca Lampariello, are you really from Italy? Are you really from Italy? Can you really speak Italian? Luca Lampariello, can you speak Italian? Why you look every few seconds to read? If you can speak Italian, why you look all the time to read the text what you're going to say? If you can speak Italian, why you keep looking the text what to say if you can speak Italian? Bullshit.
Attualmente, questa è una mia opinione personale, poi condivisibile o meno, il mondo moderno è ossessionato dalla velocità. Un'altra delle domande tipiche che pongono a me, ma che vedo dappertutto anche nelle pubblicità, è l'ossessione di imparare una lingua velocemente, cioè di trovare il modo migliore, la scorciatoia migliore per imparare una lingua velocemente. Sarà deludente come risposta, antipubblicitaria, ma imparare una lingua bene
cioè riuscire a manipolare una lingua come strumento di comunicazione nelle pubblicità, è l'ossessione di imparare una lingua velocemente, cioè di trovare il modo migliore, la scorciatoia migliore per imparare una lingua velocemente. Sarà deludente come risposta, antipubblicitaria, ma imparare una lingua bene, cioè ma che vedo dappertutto anche nelle pubblicità, è l'ossessione di imparare una lingua velocemente, cioè di trovare il modo migliore, la scorciatoia migliore per imparare una lingua velocemente.
I think you also have some paper or computer or something on the side also. I think there's also some paper there.
È una discreta quantità di tempo da dedicare all'apprendimento delle lingue. 2 è forza di volontà. 3.
Every 2-3 seconds he looked down. Every 2-3 seconds he looked down and reading. The whole video he's just looking down and reading. He's just reading from a paper. He's just reading from a paper. He's just reading from some paper. How can he say that he can speak Italian and that he's from Italy? How can he say he's from Italy and he can speak Italian? And the whole video he's just reading from a paper. Just big joke.
Consiglio di avere un po' di esperienza, già abbastanza, un po' di esperienza nel campo dell'apprendimento della lingua in generale, e consiglio di avere un po' di esperienza, già abbastanza, un po' di esperienza nel campo dell'apprendimento della lingua in generale.
It's a big joke. It's a big joke. Luca Lampariello from Italy can speak Italian. Luca Lampariello from Italy and can speak Italian by reading from some paper. He can speak Italian by reading from some paper. Just reading from some paper. Then now he's from Italy and can speak Italian. He can read from some paper. Now he's from Italy and can speak Italian. What a big joke. What a big joke.
4. Di avere buone doti di gestione del tempo, del proprio tempo.
It sounds like he was moving the paper to the next page. It sounds like he was moving the paper to the next page to read the next page. Okay, congratulations. Maybe have some paper there, just some paper he wrote down, or some essay mail book, or some blah blah like that. He's just reading from some paper. Look, he's concentrating. He's very concentrated. Look at his expression. Look at his face expression, and like that, he looked like he's really concentrating to read the text. Bullshit. Luca Lampariello from Italy speaking Italian. Here is your famous polyglot Luca Lampariello, who say that he's from Italy. Is your real name really Luca Lampariello? Is his name Luca Lampariello, or maybe he's some American and have American name? Maybe he's an American and have American name, but he just made this Luca Lampariello name for his YouTube channel. Maybe just made this Luca Lampariello name for his YouTube channel and for his business, for his polyglot business. For his polyglot business, his scammer business pretending to speak 14 language, his scammer business pretending to be from Italy and pretending to speak 14 language, soon 20 language or 30 language.
Ebbene, se avete queste 4 qualità,
every few seconds, at 11:24 he was looking down. At 11:24 he's looking down, and now 11:29, 11 minutes 29 seconds, now he's looking down again. Every 3 seconds, 4, 5 seconds like that, he's looking down. Every few seconds he looked down and read the text. The whole video he's reading the text. The whole video is reading the text only few times. Only few times he speak 1 minute or 2 minutes without looking. But most of the video he's looking and reading the whole text.
Questi 4 assi nella manica, per così dire, i consigli che sento di darvi sono i seguenti. 1. Scegliete 2 lingue massimo. Bene, se avete queste 4 qualità, questi 4 assi nella manica, per così dire, i consigli che sento di darvi sono i
All the time looking, all the time reading from the text. All the time reading from the text. You are from Italy, you can speak Italian. You can speak Italian, really? Really, you can speak Italian? Really, you can speak Italian? What kind of joke is this? What kind of joke is this? The whole video he's looking and reading from the text. Look, he's looking down and reading from the text from a paper. He's looking down and reading from a paper the whole video. The whole video he's looking down and reading from a paper. He cannot speak Italian. He cannot speak Italian.
1. Scegliete 2 lingue, massimo 2. Tanto 80% è una lingua difficile e il 20% è una lingua facile, e di solito fare sempre prima quella difficile, quindi studiare sempre prima quella difficile e poi quella facile.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? Keep looking down the whole video, man. The whole video he's looking down and reading the text. The whole video he's looking down and reading the text. This polyglot, hyper polyglot, write down some text in 12 language or 14 language and read the text, then you are hyper polyglot. Everyone watching, write down some text in 14 language or 15 language. Make some YouTube videos and reading the text, then you are hyper polyglot. Everyone just write down some text in 14 language or 20 language, then make a YouTube video or make some YouTube videos and read all those text in different language, then you are hyper polyglot.
Che è il consiglio, che è uno dei consigli e infine, che è il consiglio, che è uno dei
Every few seconds looking down and reading. Every few seconds. The whole video is looking down and reading. The whole video looking down and reading the text.
che io ritengo siano i più importanti nell'apprendimento delle lingue è di studiare tutti i santi.
Okay, Luca Lampariello has some study system. Luca Lampariello. The study system to unlock your potential to master any language. Get my free 3 video training, identity and destroyer, blah blah blah. He will make it look like it's free, and then you will, after he will tell you that he has some coaching. Look here, 500 plus coaching clients, speaking 14 language, 150k plus subscribers. You have more than 500 clients who pay for this coaching bullshit that he do. Then look how much money he will make. He have more than 500 clients. Maybe he have even more than 1,000 or 2,000. We don't know how many he have. Just so he will give them some language learning advice only. Then he will make money from them. And look, this one, there is newsletter. I will show you something about this newsletter later in the video. I will show you something about the newsletter later in the video, how he fooled people by this kind of newsletter thing. He make it look like you can get 3 videos for free, and then you can join the newsletter for free. But after that he will scam you. He will just give something for free in the start. After that he will scam you. I will show you later in this video. If you watch this whole video, I will show you how he used this kind of newsletter to scam people. Later in this video I'll show you how he used this newsletter to scam people. Luca Lampariello's website here. The study system to unlock your potential to master any language. Here is just something about free videos things, but if you look down here, there's something about his lessons, my unique coaching lessons. And here, look, Smart Language Learning Academy. Smart Language Learning Academy. What kind of joke is this? He make his own language learning academy to learn different language, and I already showed in my videos that he cannot speak any of this language. It's all fake. They just pretend to know many language, and after they will give some language learning advice. As I said, he don't even speak any of this language, and he don't he don't teach any language. He say he cannot teach any language. He cannot teach any language because he cannot speak any of this language. Only he gives some language learning advice, so he will just make money giving language learning advice. Some language learning advice you can get for free. You can get all this language learning advice for free if you just search on Google. If you search on Google or search on YouTube, if you search on Google language learning advice or language learning tips or how to learn a language, if you search this on Google or on YouTube, then you will get some advice, and he is just giving you some of the same advice. Or maybe he finds some books. Maybe he finds some books with language learning advice, and then he will just give you this language learning advice. They are all fake and scammers, all those polyglot YouTubers. They will just give some language learning advice that you can find for free on Google or YouTube. You can find language learning advice for free on Google or YouTube, or if you buy some book with language learning advice, or find some book in the library with language learning advice, they just do the same. He's not even teaching people a language because he cannot speak any of this language. He cannot even speak Italian. He say he's from Italy, but he cannot speak Italian. All his Italian videos are fake. All his Italian videos are fake and edited, and also he's reading from some script just to memorize what he will say in Italian. He cannot speak Italian. All his videos in Italian are fake. He just looking the whole time and reading from some script and just memorize some things. He cannot speak Italian, and then he say he's from Italy. He cannot speak Italian, then he say he's from Italy. He cannot speak any of this language. He can only speak English. He can only speak one language, that's English. Only you can speak one language fluently, that's English. And then he will say that he's language learning coach, and he will give people advice how to learn language. He don't even teach them a language. He take money from people to give them advice how to learn a language. Just he give them some advice, and then he will take money for that. It's just a big scam. And same time he will also work together with these language learning apps like Babbel, or he work also together with this book, this Asimil book. Then he will tell people that he learned by using this Asimil book, or by buying this Asimil books, and also by using this app Babbel. then he will make other people buy those email books. Then he will get some money from email every time people buy this email books from email, and then he will get some percent like that. He will get some percentage of the sale if they use some specific link. If people use some specific link that Luca Lampariello give them, he have some links in his videos. If you look in his videos in the description, you will find some links to email or Babbel or italki or other apps or books like that, same like the other polyglot YouTubers. In their videos, in their YouTube channel, they will give some links to this language learning apps or some language learning books. And if people click those links and buy some book from those links, or if they pay some membership to language learning apps using the link from the polyglot YouTubers, then those polyglot YouTubers will get some percent from the money people pay. If you, for example, if you use a link from those polyglot YouTubers videos, if you click a link there, for example for italki, and then it will send you to the website of italki, and if you pay the membership, then when you use the link from some specific polyglot YouTuber, then that polyglot YouTuber, he will get, I don't know how much he will get, if he will get 1% or 2% or 5% or 10%, or how much he will get from the money you paid. They will get some money. They will say that you get discount. Maybe you will also get discount the first 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. Maybe you will get some 10% discount just the first 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. But after you will pay full price. Maybe you will get a discount, 10% discount or something. But same time, those polyglot YouTubers will also get some percent money every time someone do like this. And if 1,000 or 10,000 people use those links in their website or on their YouTube video, if 1,000 or 10,000 people use this link, then look how much money they will make every time. If every time they just want to make $5 or $10 or something, if they make $5 every time and 10,000 people do like this, that's already $50,000. Or if they get $10 every time and 10,000 people do like this, they already made like $100,000 from that. But let's see here, this one, my unique coaching lesson. Let's see what he will say there.
To be your next language coach. I speak 13. Hi, my name is Luca Lampariello, and I would like to be your next language coach. I speak 13 languages, which I've been learning in the course of the last 25 years, and I've been training language students for more than 8. It all began one very snowy day in Paris. I had just moved there after finishing my engineering studies. I had a YouTube channel about language learning, but still, I didn't know what to do with my life. But then I got an email from Donut, a native Hungarian speaker, who had watched my videos and was wondering if I could help him learn Italian. That email opened a path that I could not yet see in my heart, but that was already in me. I wanted to live through and with languages and help others achieve their dreams. As word spread about my coaching activity, more and more people requested my services. People were and still are looking for this kind of help because they were and still are in need of a guide. The internet provides all possible resources and tools that you can think of, but what is lacking is how to use all that wealth efficiently. I provide the lacking know-how. Online and in real life, I've been giving lessons in a wide range of languages to hundreds of people all around the world and from all walks of life. Coaching and training has allowed me to grow as a language learner
as an educator, but most of all, as a human being. By combining my engineering and language learning background, and with time and experience as my best companions, I've come up with more and more efficient language training methods. I've developed a rock-solid way to help people solve problems and achieve their goals, and I can do the same for you. You can learn how to speak more fluently, with more confidence, and with a native-like accent.
He say he have language learning experience for many years, and he learned certain language, and he can give you language learning advice, and you can learn from him, from his experience from learning certain language. If you watch my videos, you will already see, if you have watched my videos, you have already seen that he cannot speak any of this language. He cannot speak any of this language. It's all fake and lie. So what language learning experience do you have? You say you have language learning experience for many years. I think you have scammer experience for many years, pretending to speak many language. Scammer experience for many years, pretending to speak many language and scamming people for many years. Look how many years now you have been scamming people and making money, lying and scamming people for how many years now? You and other polyglot YouTubers, for how many years now have you been scamming people and making money, lying to people? And how many people have paid for this coaching session to you, that you lie to them and pretend that you can speak certain language and you tell them they can also do the same, and you don't even teach them a language. You just give them some bullshit advice. How many people have you done this to? And make money from them? How many people have paid you money for these coaching sessions? How much money have you made from these coaching sessions? For how many years? For how many years have you been lying to people and making money, lying to people and scamming people? Same with Richard Simcott and also the other polyglot YouTubers. And then in the live stream of Richard Simcott, people will, some of his supporters will tell me that Richard Simcott is not making money scamming people, or is not making money from this. All of you are making money from this. If you watch my live stream that I made, not my live stream, the live stream of Richard Simcott that I uploaded, if you watch that live stream, then you see some people, and I think also Richard Simcott, they will say that, oh, that he's not making money from this, or someone of his supporters, of Richard Simcott supporters, was saying that Richard Simcott is not making money from this, and they're not scamming people, they're not making money from this. Look how much money they make from this. And Richard Simcott is actually making much more money, because he's the one who have this polyglot conference, and he's working with all the language learning apps and TV channels and also journalists and other stuff. Richard Simcott is the biggest scammer. But let's go back to Luca Lampariello. Luca Lampariello, you give some language learning advice, and you cannot even speak all this language. I already showed that in my videos. You cannot speak this language. So how much money have you been making for all these years? How much money have you been making from scamming people? How much money have you stole from people? Scamming people, making them pay for this shit language learning course you have here? Today you're going to see real footage during my live session with some of my most successful students. Your successful students, the students that you scam to make money from them. So if you want to learn a new language, if you want to learn a new language fast with my personalized coaching session, they cannot even spell or write English correctly. And then same time also, if you watch the video I showed you when he was talking with Richard Simcott in 9 language, in the translation of the video where they put this translation, there was a lot of wrong spelling. Even they could not spell the word can. can, and other words they did not even spell it correctly. They don't even know how to spell or anything, and then they want to teach people. They don't even know how to spell or how to write correct grammar or anything. So if want to learn, not so if you want to learn. So if you want to learn a new language fast with my personalized coaching sessions, I will show you some close insights into how I work my student, or how I work with my students. How I work my students or how I work with my students. They don't even know how to write correctly. Wrong grammar, wrong spelling, everything. They don't even know anything, and then they say they want to teach people. The only thing you are coach in is your scammer coach. You're a scammer coach making money scamming people. But first I will tell you more about my coaching experience and how it changed me. How your scammer coach changed you and how you have experience in scamming people. How your life changed after you start scamming people and making money scamming people. How all of you polyglot YouTubers, your life changed and you started making money scamming people so you can get a better life by making money from scamming and lying to people. Also, I'll share with why. What is this? I will share with why I think like their grammar and everything is so wrong. I will share with why. What is this? I will share with why. I think I will share with you why I think they can't even write correctly, and then they say they want to teach people. You are really I think there are some uneducated or low intelligent people, or some people who were a failure in school. I think there was a failure in school and education. These people failed in those polyglot YouTubers. They failed in school and failed in education. They could not get a good education. They were not smart enough. They were not smart enough to get a good education and get a good work. Then they started to think, how can we make money? There are some losers. There are some losers with no good education, and they don't know how to spell. They don't know how to write correct grammar, and they look like they don't even have some good education, or if they have some education, they're not successful. So they were thinking, oh, we cannot make a good career. They cannot make a good career or good work because they failed in school, they failed in education, they failed in work and everything. Then they find, how can we make some money? Then they became scammers. They became scammers and make money from scamming people and lying to people because they could not get a good education or get a good work. Then they start to scam people to make money scamming people. Also, I will share with why. I think that proper guidance from an scammer expert is all you need to learn a new language in record time. What learn a new language in record time? Like, you want them to learn how to practice pronunciation, and how to memorize some sentence in a language, and how to look and read from some paper or computer when you cannot remember what to say, and how to edit your videos faking and pretending to speak the language. That's what you want to teach them in record time. That's how they will learn a new language in record time. Same like you scammer. You're not learning any language, you're just pretending and lying to people. In short, language cannot be taught, they can only be learned. That's why they always say language cannot be taught, they can only be learned. Language cannot be taught because they want to say that they cannot teach people a language. Language cannot be taught because they want to say they cannot teach people a language because they cannot speak any of this language. They cannot speak any of this language. That's why they will say to people, oh, we cannot teach you a language. A language cannot be taught. They will say to people, you have to learn the language by yourself. They will say to people, they have to learn the language by themselves, so they will only give them some language learning advice. He will give them language learning advice in English because he can only speak English. The only language he can speak is English. That's why he will give them language learning advice in English. And then he will tell people they should learn by themselves, like, oh, you can only learn by yourself. You cannot be taught a language. He will tell people that they cannot be taught a language, like they cannot learn a language from someone else. They will say you cannot be taught a language, like you cannot learn a language from someone else, from a teacher or from someone else. They will tell them that you can only learn a language by learning by yourself. So they're actually giving them the worst advice ever. They're giving them the worst advice ever when they tell them that learning from a teacher is wrong. Like they're telling them that learning from a language teacher is wrong and you should learn by yourself. This way they will never learn a language, or it will take them much longer time to learn a language. Because if someone have a teacher to teach you a language, it will help you and make you learn better. If you have someone who is helping you and correcting you and giving you something to practice and learn, it will help you more. You can also learn by yourself. But it will help you more if you have someone who is helping you and teaching you. But they will tell you that you should not find someone to help you and teach you. They do this also because this way they can keep making more money from lying to people. Like if someone go to them and get some advice from them, or get this course from them and pay them money for this course, then they will tell them, oh, you should go and learn by yourself. Then they will just give them some advice. They will tell them, read this SML books. Read this SML books maybe, and then he will make money. He will sell them this SML books, and then he will get some money from SML also when he sell the SML books to them. And same time, they're not really learning so much. They will just keep trying to read and practice by themselves by reading some language in SML books. They will keep practicing by themselves. But it will be difficult. It will be difficult because they don't have a teacher to teach them. They're just trying by themselves. And then same time, he will tell them, oh, okay, try this Babbel language learning app, or try italki Teacher. And then maybe you will tell me, oh, italki Teacher, it means that they will get a language teacher. But I think many of those people on italki, maybe there are some teachers there, but there are also many people who are not real teachers. Maybe there are some of them who are teachers, but many of them are also not real teachers. Anyone can create a profile on italki. You can also create a profile on italki even if you're not a teacher. So maybe still they will not learn that much if they're using italki, and also it's just on the internet. It's not a teacher in person like that. So still maybe they'll only learn a little. They will not learn that much if they're using italki. Or Luca Lampariello will tell people to try some other language learning apps, and then he will sell them. He will sell them other products. He will sell them other products that he's working with this italki or Babbel or SML or other products. He's working with them. Then this way he will make even more money. He will make more money. He will make money from selling them this language learning course, and same time he will make money when he sell them these products from SML or Babbel or other apps like that. Then he will make some money from these different things that he's working with. Then he will sell them these products also, and then same time they will try to use these different apps or this SML and this kind of stuff, but they will not learn so much. Maybe they will learn a little beginner stuff, but they will not learn that much. Then they will go back to him again after they feel that they did not learn that much. They will go back to him again, and then they will ask him advice like, oh, we are trying, but it's still difficult. Maybe people will get his language learning course, or not language learning course, just some advice. Only give them advice. He don't teach them a language. He's not teaching them the language. He just gives them advice, and then they will pay money to this language learning apps and these SML books. And then after that, they will feel that they're not learning that much. Then they will think something wrong with them. They will think something wrong with them. Why I'm not learning so good? They will think there's something wrong with them. Then they will go back to Luca Lampariello again and tell him that, oh, we're trying and we're still not learning that much. Then he will tell them, okay, I can give you some more tips or some more coaching. He will tell him, I can give you more coaching. Then they will need to pay him money again. Maybe he will do some coaching with them on Skype video call. Maybe he do some coaching on Skype video call or in person. Then they will pay again money to him again for some hours of advice. He'll give them some advice again. Then he will make money again from them. And after that, he will sell them some other products. So he will just keep doing like this, just selling them some products, selling them some language. No, not language. He will sell them some products, and he will sell them some coaching advice like that. He will send them some hours of coaching advice, and then he keeps scamming them more and more. He will just keep scamming people more and more and making more money scamming people, and they will not learn anything, or they will just learn some beginner stuff. They're only scamming people and making more and more money scamming people, and he cannot speak any of this language. That's why he cannot teach them all this language. He can only give them some bullshit advice. He cannot teach them a language because he don't speak any of this language. It's all a big scam. It's all a big scam, and all the polyglot YouTubers are doing the same. All the polyglot YouTubers are doing the same, just giving some language learning advice and telling people that, oh, you can learn a language fast and you can learn by yourself. You can learn by yourself. You can learn a language fast. You can learn many language. And then they will say they have some language learning advice, and they will tell them, oh, these polyglot YouTubers will say they speak 10 or 12 or 13 or 14 or 20 language or 30 language or 50 language. They will tell people they can speak many language and they have been learning for many years. This way people will believe them, and they will think they can learn something from them, but only they give them some advice, and then they try to sell them some products, some ebooks. They will try to sell them some ebooks or some different books, or sell them some membership, or sell them membership to language learning apps. They will sell them membership to language learning apps. They will sell them some ebooks or language learning books or things like that. It's all a big scam, just selling them things. And then when people don't learn or just learn a little only, then they'll try to sell them more products, making more and more money. And look how many years he have been doing this. And how much money he have been doing this, scamming people. All these polyglot YouTubers, look how many years they keep scamming people, making money, scamming people.
Learn vocabulary efficiently and memorize everything better and faster. Understand and absorb grammar easily and intuitively. Maintain and learn multiple languages at the same time, and many, many other things. I can say with confidence now that languages cannot be taught. They can only be learned. And many, many other things. I can say with confidence now that languages cannot be taught. They can only be learned. And I can say with confidence now that languages cannot be taught. They can only be learned. And I can help you say with confidence now that languages cannot be taught. They can only be learned. And many other things. I can say with confidence now that languages cannot be taught. They can only be learned.
here is what I'm saying. This one that he say language cannot be taught, they can only be learned. Same like he say here, language cannot be taught, they can only be learned. It's because they want to sell you some products. They will tell you that you don't need a teacher. So you will not go find a language learning teacher. This way you will not go to find a teacher to teach you. You will not go to find some teacher to teach you Spanish, or a language teacher to teach you Italian, or language teacher to teach you German, or language teacher to teach you Chinese, or language teacher to teach you Arabic, or language teacher to teach you Portuguese, or something like that. You will not go find a language teacher to teach you French or any language. Instead, they want to sell you products. They just want to sell you some products to language learning apps, or they want to sell you some membership to language learning apps, or they want to sell you some ebooks, and same time they want to give you some language learning course. He'll give you some language learning course where he just give you some advice, and then you will pay him money. You will pay him money to just give you some advice like that. It's a big scam. It's a big scam. They just make money scamming people. They are big scammers. All those polyglot YouTubers, especially the famous polyglot YouTubers, they're big scammers. They're big scammers making money scamming people.
And I can help you do just that. Join my coaching lessons and embrace a language learning revolution.
Join his scammer course. Join his scammer course where he can make money scamming you. Join his scamming course where he can make money scamming you. Even he cannot speak any of this language, and he will not teach you any language. He will not teach you any language because he cannot speak any of this language. He will not teach you any language because he cannot speak any of this language. Only he will give you some advice. Only he will give you some advice, and then he will sell you some products. Only he will give you advice, and then he will sell you some products that you can get some membership. You can pay some membership to language learning apps, or some membership, or buy some ebooks, and then he will make money from that. Also, he will get money from those language learning apps, and he will get money from those books also, because he are working with them. They will give him some money also. Those language learning apps and those books who have those books like that, they will pay him some money every time some people buy some of their memberships. He will get some money also. It's a big scam. He is a big scammer making money scamming people, and he have been doing this for many years, and he will continue doing this for many years. They have no shame in life. Those polyglot YouTubers, they have no shame in life, and they keep lying and scamming people. They don't even feel any shame. They don't even feel bad scamming people. They actually feel good about it. They actually feel good about it when they scam people and make money scamming people, and they are acting like they're proud. Like look at me, I can speak many languages. Look at me, I'm a coach. I'm a coach, language coach. Look at me, I'm a good person. I'm a nice person, like that. There are very, very bad people. I cannot understand how some people can be like this. Like how some people can keep scamming people and making money scamming people, and they'll just smile at you and laugh to you like this. Same like Richard Simcott. Same like this shit person Richard Simcott. When I talk with him, when I text him on the live stream, when I text this Richard shithole on live stream, then he's just smiling and laughing and joking and acting like some kind of shit, he just act like he is not doing anything wrong. Like he's just acting like he's so proud of himself or like that. There are some disgusting shit people who feel no shame scamming people. They feel no shame scamming people and lying to people. They actually feel good about it. They actually feel good about scamming people and lying to people and making money scamming people. They are such shit person. All those polyglot YouTubers, especially the famous polyglot YouTubers who make a lot of money from this, they are very shit people who just make money scamming people, and they feel no shame in life scamming people. They are shit people. And look here in the comments, there's some people who want to get some language learning course from him or some coaching from him. I enjoyed our sessions. I don't know if those people, maybe if they really enjoy it, or if they're just working with him and pretending that they learned something from him. Because sometimes they have some people working with them, they will make some comments and say that, oh, your course is very good, so people will join this course. Like some of these people can be some of his friends or some people working with him who will write something good, so people will think, oh, this is a good course, let's buy this course or pay for this course. Hopefully I can do lessons with you someday. I'm for sure going to take a coaching session. Oh my god, what's the cost? I'm on a fixed income. What the fuck, man? I would sign up, but I can't afford it. But how much is the price for this bullshit? See, Luca, can you tell me what's your level in English? I mean C2 or what? I don't see any difference between your accent from American native speakers. You don't see any difference between Luca Lampariello's accent and American native speakers. Do you know why you don't see any difference between Luca Lampariello's accent and American native speakers? Because Luca Lampariello is from USA. Because Luca Lampariello is from USA, that's why you don't see any difference. He say here, this guy, he say, I don't see any difference between your accent from American native speakers, because he's from USA. He's not from Italy. He's not from Italy, Luca Lampariello. He's from USA, and he can only speak English. He's only fluent in English. He can only speak English, and all the other languages are fake. Even the Italian are fake. If you watch the videos, you will see the Italian is fake. How much is it a language coach session? Why he don't respond the people texting him here in Italian? He says he's from Italy. But even if you respond in Italian, you can just use Google Translate or something like that. Luca Lampariello is happy to hear that there's someone who wants to pay for his scammer course, for his scammer coaching course. Luca Lampariello is happy that there's someone or some people who want to pay for his scammer course. He is from USA and he can only speak English. That's why people also say that he sounds like American. I don't see any difference between your accent from American native speakers, because he is from USA. I don't see any difference between your accent from American native speakers, because he is from USA. He can only speak English. He's only fluent in English. It's the only language he can speak. He is not from Italy. He is from USA. He can only speak English, the only language he can speak. He can only speak one language. He can only speak one language, but pretend to speak 14 language. Soon he will make it 16 or 20 language or 30 language or 50 language. But he can only speak one language, that's English. All the language he speak in his videos are fake and edited and reading from some script and memorized. Even his Italian was the most fake videos. His Italian videos were the most fake videos. He say he's from Italy. He say he's from Italy, but the Italian videos were the most fake videos. The most fake videos where he keep looking and reading from some paper or computer the whole time was the Italian videos. The Italian videos were the videos where he keep looking all the time to read from some paper or some computer the whole time. It means that he cannot speak Italian. He cannot speak Italian. He cannot speak any of this language. He can only speak one language. He can only speak one language, that's English. He's from USA. He can only speak one language, that's English. Same like Lindy Boats from USA and can only speak English. Same like Lindy Boats from USA and can only speak English. And also other polyglot who can only speak English is Richard Simcott and Olly Richards. Also Olly Richards, Richard Simcott, and Ikena. Those polyglots also can only speak English. They're all scammers. They're all scammers. They can only speak one language. They can only speak one language, but they pretend to speak 10 or 12 or 13 or 14 or 20 or 30 or 50 language or 65 language. They're all liars and scammers. Luca Lampariello is from USA. Luca Lampariello is from USA, can only speak English. Luca Lampariello is from USA. He can only speak one language, that's English. His Italian videos are fake. His Italian videos are fake. He cannot speak Italian. All the language he speak in his videos are fake. All the language is fake. He can only speak English. The only language he can speak is English. The only long live stream is in English. His accent is American accent. His accent is American accent. He is from USA. He is from USA. He can only speak English. He can only speak one language. He is only fluent in English. Luca Lampariello is from USA. He is only fluent in English. He can only speak one language. He can only speak one language, that's English. He is from USA. Big scammer and liar, making money, lying and scamming people. Making money, lying and scamming people. Big scammer from USA and can only speak one language, that's English. Also, Luca Lampariello, he also have this Patreon. So he make money also from Patreon, that people can send him money using Patreon. Many polyglot YouTubers and also some other YouTubers have this Patreon where you can send them money. And then some of the YouTubers or some of the polyglot YouTubers also make this, that you can become member of their channel. They make some membership. So it's only for members, some specific videos only for members. Then they need to pay something like $30 or $50 membership or $80 membership or $100 membership, so they can watch some specific videos or get some coaching, things like that. And also, if you watch my video of this YouTuber, this polyglot YouTuber, she called herself language girl. This one language girl, if you find her on my channel, I made some video about her. She have something like a button under the videos, something new on YouTube, that there's some button under the videos where you can send some sticker or something. I think when there's a live stream, maybe when there's a live stream or something, you can send some sticker or send something while they're making live stream, something specific. You pay money for these stickers or these things like that. And those YouTubers or those polyglot YouTubers, they get money when you pay for that also. Watch my video about this YouTuber language girl, then you'll know what I'm talking about if you watch my video about this YouTuber language girl. So they have many kind of ways that they make money from people like that, from their YouTube channel. Some of the polyglot YouTubers and some other YouTubers, they will also find any reason to make some GoFundMe. This GoFundMe, if you search about it on Google, you'll know what it's about. It's also some kind of donation. They will find some reason to make some GoFundMe and ask for donation like that. Those polyglot YouTubers and YouTubers, they will find any way to make money from people. They will find any way that they can make a lot of money from many different ways. And now Luca Lampariello have made this video here. How many words do you need to know to speak a language fluently? I don't know I think this video is a new video, so maybe he did it after I made my videos about him. So maybe after I made my videos about him, then he want to say that, oh, even if he don't speak many words in every language, then he can still be fluent in the language or something. I don't know if it's about that. I also don't care. But maybe it's about because I made some videos about him. Luca Lampariello, you make a video saying how many words for fluency, but all the videos you make in every language is fake. So it's just bullshit, and you are bullshit. You're just a scammer, scamming everyone. Just a big liar and scammer, fake shit. I found this one on Reddit. Language learning. Here about Luca Lampariello's course. Is Luca Lampariello's masterclass worth the money? I just received some kind of promotional email from Luca Lampariello, famous polyglot on YouTube, saying that I can purchase his masterclass lessons at a discount. The price of €99 from the usual price of €199. And this was like 5 years ago. You can see it's 5 years ago. It was 5 years ago, so maybe now the price is higher. I don't know, but this was like 5 years ago. And it says normal price is €199, normal price like €200 normal price, and then the discount will be €99, like €100 for his scammer course. And you say here, I know he is well respected in the polyglot community and his language methods and skills are legit, but I am still on the fence whether to take this offer, as it would be a huge disappointment for me if the contents advice in the videos turned out to be very generic, common ones. But look, it says advice. If the content advice, so it's just some advice. They will pay €100 just to get some advice. You can go on Google or YouTube and find some language learning advice for free. You can find language learning advice for free on Google and YouTube. And then he will take money for this. It's just a big scam. Like €100 or €200 for every person. Look how many people paid this €100 or €200 to him. Plus the money, he also make money from YouTube. He also make money from other things like Asimil or Babbel, or money from italki or other apps like that. At the same time, he will make money when he talk to the New York Times or some other newspaper or TV channel. He will make money from all this big scam. So let's see what people say here to this. So I have warned you, if by the end of the 3 days you haven't subscribed to the masterclass, please don't send me an email telling me that you changed your mind. So if you're thinking, well, yes, but I can wait, there's time, think again. Subscribe to the masterclass now, because you have just read this email without risk of forgetting about this great opportunity. It takes only a few seconds and it can really change your life as a language learner in the years to come. And what I get are skills you can apply to any language, more than 6 hours online HD video, 34 lessons, questions and answer sessions. Yeah. Oh my god. Just some scammer course, and he pressure people like, oh, you only have 3 days, hurry up, you only have 3 days, do it fast before it's gone. Just some scammer, and just giving some tips and skills and blah blah blah, just some questions and answers and bullshit. It's a big scam. It's a big scam, making money, scamming people. So that's why on his website, when I looked his website, there was nothing about the price. When you look his website, I did not find anything about the price or about this course. There was only some 3 free videos, or some, you can join his newsletter. So that's why he want people to join his newsletter. They want people to join his newsletter, then he will send this email to their newsletter. He did not write anything about this on his website, only that you can get some three free videos and then join his newsletter. So he want people to join his newsletter on his website, so he can send them this email and tell them, oh, you only have 3 days, hurry up. You only have 3 days back, and there are many people who joined this before, and it's very good, and he has some language learning experience for many years, and many people like this, and you have to hurry up before it's gone. He play with people's emotions. And their feelings, so they will join this course. And you don't teach them a language. You just give them some bullshit advice and make money from that. It's just a big scam, scamming people, because you cannot speak any of this language. Just give them some language advice. Because you cannot speak any of this language. It's just a big scammer, same like all the other polyglot YouTubers. They're all big scammers. There are hundreds of videos on his YouTube channel, and also dozens of hours of podcast where he discussed language learning and show his fluency in all the language he speak. He show his fluency in all the language he speak. I already showed the videos of all the language he pretend to speak. What fluency? I already showed all the language are fake. He can only speak English. He's from USA. He can only speak English with American accent. He is from USA, and the only language he can speak is English. I don't know anything about the guy or the program, but I would be suspicious of any kind of class that tries to recruit you via unsocialist email shock full of artificial scarcity. This email uses every tired marketing trick in the book and says this isn't marketing, so it's a very pressure heavy email which would put me off immediately. Edit had a quick look at his website, and it seems like he just gives very generic advices. Choose a language you love, don't fall into bad habits, don't be afraid to speak. So I certainly wouldn't shell out that much on it personally. That's what I say. He just gives some advice that you can find for free on the internet, like choose the language you love, don't fall into bad habits, don't be afraid to speak. Just some advice anyone can find on the internet. He just gives some advice anyone can find on the internet, and then people will pay €100 or €200. People will pay him €100 or €200 for some advice that you can find for free on the internet, and some advice that you already know. Most of this advice you already know this. You will pay for something useless. All those polyglot YouTubers, they just make money giving some bullshit advice. They are just big scammers. All those polyglot YouTubers, they're big scammers. As a native North American speaker, I think Luca's English is nearly perfect in terms of accent and fluency. Why do you think his English is almost perfect? Because he's from USA. Why do you think his English is almost perfect and his accent? Because he's from USA. Because he's from USA, that's why his English is almost perfect. But there's someone who say that his English is not so good. I would say why. Maybe his English is not totally perfect. I think he's from USA, but if his English is not perfect, is because the scammers, they're just some people who failed in school. There are some people who failed in education. Those polyglot YouTubers, they're people who failed in education. That's why even their own language, they're even not good at their own language because they failed in school or they failed in education. Many of these polyglot YouTubers, their own language, they don't even speak it perfectly because they failed in school. They're just some people who failed in education. Then they want to make money scamming people. They failed in education and in work and in everything. They failed in education. They could not get a good education. They were too stupid to get a good education. They did not find a good work. Then they start to make money scamming people. But look, this person, I don't know, it seems like he is. Look, there's someone who tell him hi, Luca. Someone who tell him hi, Luca. This garbage coder, he tell him hi, Luca. He tell him hi, Luca, because he think that maybe it's Luca Lampariello or someone working for him. That's what I was thinking also, that it could be someone working for Luca Lampariello, because he defend him. He say here, and I have listened to his 6-hour lecture series How to Master Any Language, which is probably the video part of this offer, and it's a well organized practical guide. I think it's worth $100 to the person who is going to use it and who likes Luca's teaching style. If he defends something that is a scam, he defends the scam, it means that he's working with the scammers or he's one of them. He defend this scam and say that it's well organized and it's worth the $100 because he is one of the scammers. That's why this guy tell him, hi Luca, hi Luca. He want to say to him that he is Luca Lampariello, who is trying to defend himself. Is there something wrong with trying to make a living teaching language learning? What language learning? He's not teaching language learning. He's just giving some bullshit advice. The dude is not a scam artist. The dude is not a scam artist. He is a big scammer. He is a big scammer. And you are defending scammers. I don't know if you are working with the scammers or you're one of them or if you're just too stupid and unintelligent. I don't know if this guy who deleted his account, if he is one of the scammers or working with them, or if he is just too stupid. That's why he defend them. Did you read the email? It feels like it was written by a mediocre high school student. Because maybe some of these people, they only finished high school. I think he's from USA, but maybe he only finished high school or something like that. He did not get an education. Maybe he just finished high school, or maybe he did not even finish high school. Maybe he left high school and he never took an education. Maybe this Luca Lampariello, he is from USA. He never finished high school. He did not get an education. He did not get a work. And he was not successful in school and in education. That's why his English is not totally perfect, because even he's from USA, but he is not good in spelling. He's not good in spelling. He's not good in grammar. Maybe he makes some mistakes in pronunciation also, because he did not continue his study. He did not continue his study after he just started this YouTube and scamming people for money. Same like some other polyglot YouTubers. Some of them, they cannot even speak their own language good enough because they did not even finish high school, or they just finished high school and they did not take an education. They just want to make money from YouTube, scamming people. Many of these polyglot YouTubers, they can only speak one language. Many of the polyglot YouTubers, they can only speak one language. And same time, that one language they can speak, they cannot even spell correctly in their own language. They cannot spell correctly in their own language. They are bad in grammar in their own language. And they make some mistakes in pronunciation. And when they're speaking, they make some mistakes in their own language. Many of those polyglot YouTubers can only speak one language, and still they make mistakes when they're speaking their own language. They pretend to speak 10 or 12 or 13 or 14 or 20 language or 30 language or 50 language. But in reality, many of those polyglot YouTubers can only speak one language. They can only speak one language, and same time that one language, they cannot even spell correctly in that one language. They cannot make correct grammar in that one language, and they cannot even speak 100% correctly in their own language. They're just some failed students. Who could not get an education. They're just some failed student who could not get an education and could not get a good work. Then they make this YouTube to make money from YouTube and scamming people. Many of these polyglot YouTubers can only speak one language, and they cannot even speak their own language totally correctly or 100% correctly, and they cannot even spell in their own language correctly, and they cannot make good grammar in their own language. So they can only speak one language, and still that one language, they cannot speak it correctly, or they're not high level in their own language. They can only speak one language, and they're not even high level in that one language. And same time, they want to pretend they can speak 20 or 30 or 50 language. They're just a big joke. They're just some people who are really bad in education. Just some people are really bad in education. They never take an education. And after that, they will make a YouTube channel, tell you they can speak 20 language or 30 language. And they will tell you they learn fast. But most of them, they could not even take an education in their own country. Most of them could not even finish high school. Or take an education in their own country or in their own language. And after that, they will tell you they learn faster than other people and want to pretend they are more intelligent than other people. They want to pretend they're more intelligent than other people, but most of them are low intelligent and can only speak one language. And even that one language, they cannot speak it correctly, and they did not even finish high school or did not finish an education. They're just some losers. Many of these polyglot YouTubers are some losers without education. Many of these polyglot YouTubers are some losers without education, without a work, and they are too stupid. They're too stupid and too low intelligent. They're too low intelligent to get an education and can only speak one language. But same time, they want to pretend they can learn a language in few months or few weeks, and they can learn faster than other people. They want to pretend they can learn faster than other people, and they're more smart than other people. But in reality, they're very low intelligent, and they did not finish an education, and they can only speak one language. They're just some losers who cannot take an education, and after that, they will make a YouTube channel to scam people for money and pretend they know more than other people. They're just some shit losers who want to make money scamming people because they cannot get an education, they cannot get a good education, they cannot get a work. They're very low intelligent people who just make money scamming people. this person who delete his account, he just keep defending Luca Lampariello and trying to say that it's useful. And you say that he is teaching English lessons. How do we know if you teach people English? Maybe you're just a liar, same like them. Maybe you don't teach anyone anything. You don't sound like someone who is a teacher. You just sound like someone who is working together with the scammers or something like that. And you say you charge $40 per hour. How do we know if you're actually a language teacher or if you teach people English? You're just bullshit. And if it costs $40 per hour for English teaching, at least they get some language learning teaching. But Luca Lampariello and the other polyglot, they don't teach a language. They only give some bullshit advice you can find for free on the internet. Luca Lampariello and the other polyglot YouTubers, they don't give language teaching. They only give some bullshit advice you can find for free on the internet. It's just a big scam. This Luca Lampariello and all the other polyglot YouTubers, they're just big scammers. And he cannot speak any of those language. He can only speak English. He's from USA, and maybe he did not finish his education. That's why. Maybe he did not take an education. That's why he is not so good in grammar and not good in spelling. I think Luca Lampariello, he did not finish education. I don't know if he finished high school, but I don't think he finished an education. He's not good in grammar. He's not good in spelling. But he is from USA. It's just that he is a failed student. He's just a failed student who was not good in education. That's why he's not good in grammar and not good in spelling. But he is from USA. He is native speaker of American English. He is from USA, but he can only speak one language, that's English. Most of those polyglot YouTubers can only speak one language. Some of them can speak two languages, but most of them can only speak one language. And they just pretend that they can speak many languages so they can sell some products, so they can make money scamming people. They are big scammers, all of them. All of them are big scammers, and many of them can only speak one language. and even that one language they cannot speak it totally correctly, or they're bad in grammar and bad in spelling because there were some losers in their education. They did not finish an education, and even if some of them finished education, but maybe they were not so good in studying, most of them, I think, they did not even finish high school, or they did not finish an education. And that's why they need to make money from YouTube, because they don't have an education. They're just some losers who did not finish an education, and then they were not good in school. So they need to make money somehow else, because they did not get an education, then they need to make money somehow else. So people who cannot even speak their own language correctly, some polyglot YouTubers who can only speak one language, some polyglot YouTubers who can only speak one language, and they cannot even speak their own language correctly, and they cannot even spell in their own language, they cannot even write correct grammar in their own language. So they can only speak one language, but that one language they cannot even spell correctly or know grammar in their own language. Many of those polyglot YouTubers, they only know one language, and still that one language, they're not good in grammar, they're bad in spelling, they're not good in grammar, they're bad in spelling. And same time, I think they did not finish an education, and they only know one language, but same time they want to pretend that they're very smart people. Like some people who are very low intelligent, and only speak one language and cannot spell in that one language and are bad in grammar in that one language and did not take an education and only speak one language. And same time they want to pretend that they're more smart than other people and can learn faster than other people and that they know many language. It's just a big scam, just some losers who feel bad about themselves. Many of those polyglot YouTubers are some losers who feel bad about themselves. They feel bad about themselves that they can only speak one language and that they did not finish their education and that they cannot speak more than one language. They feel bad about themselves that they're some losers. That's why they want to make a YouTube channel to pretend that they are intelligent people. They are low intelligent people who want to pretend they're intelligent people. That's what it's about. They want to feel better about themselves when they will say they can speak many languages and they can learn fast. They want to feel better about themselves when they can say that they're intelligent and can learn many languages and they can learn faster than other people because they are low intelligent. They're low intelligent, but when they pretend to be high intelligent, those polyglot YouTubers, they're low intelligent and can only speak one language. But when they pretend that they're high intelligent and can speak many languages and they learn very fast, it will make them feel better about themselves. They will feel better about themselves. And also that's why when people give them, or when people tell them something nice in comments and tell them, oh, you're very smart and you learn very fast and like that, they feel good about themselves because there are some low intelligent people who are not good in education and can only speak one language. So when people say something nice to them and people watching them and think they can speak many languages and think they can learn fast and think they're smart and intelligent, that will make them feel good about themselves. So they keep making money from this. And also they are shit people. They're also shit people because they like to make money scamming and lying to people. They don't even feel bad about scamming and lying to people because there are other people. There are many other people in the world. There are many people in the world who can only speak one or two language, or who did not finish their education, but they will not do same like this. There are many people in the world who can only speak one language, or who can only speak two language, or they did not finish their education, but they will not do same like those polyglot YouTubers and scam people for money. They will try to continue to try to finish an education, or they will try to find a work or do something else. Most people, even if they did not finish their education, or if they only speak one or two language, most people, they will try to continue with their life and try to find something useful to do in their life. But those polyglot YouTubers, they will choose to make money scamming and lying to people because they feel no shame in life making money scamming people. They are making money. Look, you make €100 or €200 from this, plus money from language learning apps and other things, and from his YouTube channel and from other things. He make money scamming people, same like the other polyglot YouTubers. They make money scamming people and they don't feel bad about it. They don't feel bad about people paying them €100 or €200 that people have been working hard. People have been working hard to get that €100 or €200 to give him that money, and then he will just give them some bullshit language learning tips. You just give them some language learning advice you can find for free on the internet. Some language learning advice you can find for free on the internet. There are some people who will pay him €100 or €200 for that to give them, just to give him some advice. And maybe some of these people will do this course more than one time, so they will pay him this €100, €200 more than one time. Or maybe he will give them some Skype sessions also. Maybe after he will give them some Skype session, every time they need to pay $30 or €30 or €50 or €100 every time for more Skype sessions. So they keep making more money from people. They don't feel bad. They don't feel bad that they're stealing people's money. They don't feel bad they're stealing people's money just to give them some bullshit advice. They don't care. They're stealing people's money just to give them some bullshit advice. This Luca Lampariello, Steve Kaufman, Richard Simcott, Lindy Boats, Olly Richards, Ikena, and also Walter Corduena, and also all those polyglot YouTubers, they're very shit people. They're shit people making money, scamming people. They're stealing people's money who pay them money for this bullshit. People pay them money for this bullshit and they just steal people's money, and they continue doing this for many years. Look how many years Luca Lampariello have been doing this, and Steve Kaufman and other polyglot YouTubers. Look how many years they keep stealing people's money and scamming people. Like, what kind of shit people don't even feel bad about themselves doing this? What kind of shit people don't even feel bad about themselves that they keep scamming people for how many years? They actually feel proud about themselves. They actually feel proud about themselves and feel good about themselves doing this. I don't know what kind of shit people are these polyglot YouTubers who keep scamming people for money, and they actually feel proud about it. And when I discuss with them on their live stream, they will actually act like there's nothing wrong, or they're not doing anything wrong, or they will actually defend themselves, or they will make fun, or like that. Same like this Richard Simcott on his live stream. He was just joking and ask me, "Oh, how many language can you speak? Can you speak any language?" And he will tell me some other kind of joke. He will just making fun like that. It's just fun for them. It's fun for them scamming people and stealing people's money. For them, it's fun. It's fun to scam people and steal people's money because they're shit people, because they are shit people. For them, it's just fun. They're just enjoying. They're enjoying stealing people's money, and they spend this money and they have fun spending this money and scamming people for money because they're shit people. All those polyglot YouTubers, especially the famous polyglot YouTubers, there's some shit people who scam people for money, and they feel good about it. This kind of shit people, these shit polyglot YouTubers, they feel good about scamming people for money. There's some disgusting shit. Like, there's some of the most disgusting shit I have ever seen in my life. Those polyglot YouTubers are some of the most disgusting shit people I've seen in my life. They just keep scamming people for money and they don't feel bad about it. They actually feel good about it, and they travel to other countries. They use people's money. The money they scam from people, they use it to travel to other countries or live in other countries. Lindy Boats. Lindy Boats, she will travel to South Africa on vacation and pretend she's from South Africa. She will spend this money to go to South Africa. She will spend this money to go and live now in Singapore. I don't know if she really live in Singapore or some other Asian country. She says she live in Singapore, this Lindy Boats. She make this money so she can go and stay in Singapore or in some other country. Same like the other polyglot YouTubers. And Luca Lampariello, I think he just spent his money so he can travel to Italy or some other countries. They spend this money so they can travel to other countries and so they can have fun and buy things. They scam people for money so they can use this money on having fun. For them, it's all fun for them. For them, it's fun to scam people for money. They're shit people. Those polyglot YouTubers, they're shit people. They scam people's money so they can enjoy life. So they can enjoy life from people's money. From the money they scam from people, they will use it to enjoy their life. They're so disgusting shit people, those polyglot YouTubers, all of them. All of these polyglot YouTubers, they're big scammers and they enjoy scamming people for money. Looking down and reading from a paper the whole video. The whole video is looking down and reading from a paper. He cannot speak Italian. He cannot speak Italian.
1. Scegliete 2 lingue, massimo 2.
Yeah, look at him, look at him. You look better like this now. Now you look better. This is more funny. Here the abnormal. Here the abnormal pretending to speak 14 language. Here the abnormal polyglot pretending to speak 14 language, but he's just reading the whole text. He's just reading the whole text. This abnormal scammers, all of them are just some abnormal people pretending to speak many language, even it's all lie and fake.
Lingue allo stesso tempo, mai più di 2 perché già 3 diventano abbastanza pesanti da gestire, a meno che non abbiate veramente una quantità enorme. 2
your language as well. What I do is there are some languages I almost never speak. Talking on the blog, and I really think it's...
Look at him, he look like an abnormal. Seriously, if you look at him, he look like an abnormal. He don't look like someone who is very smart and know a lot of language. He look like abnormal person like that. Like he look really abnormal. And the whole video is like in English, I think almost the whole video.
The main train station in German, I ask, how do I get to such and such a place? I hear and understand the...
Such a place. He's from UK and he cannot even speak English. Like your own language, you cannot speak it. Like such a place. How to go to such a place. You cannot even speak your own language, English, and then you want to say that you're fluent in 8 language or 10 language or how many language. You cannot even speak English correct and you're from UK. Subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you. اشترك في القناة دلوقتي. افتكر اشترك في القناة. أشوفك. السلامة. Husk at abonnere på min kanal nu. Husk at abonnere. Vi ses. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne maintenant. Abonnez-vous. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne.